Welcome to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Craig Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight reporting Allie LaForce. Now a look at the stats for Kawhi Leonard.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Thomas on the wing. He's joined by Porter. Then there's Demin. Then there's Nic Claxton. And it's Clowney in at the fourth. And for the Clippers, filling the perimeter slots are Dunn and Leonard. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. And it's Harden in at the point. Well, here we are, Clark, in the thick of the regular season. Must be hard for teams to maintain that focus game to game.
You know, I think it can be, but by and large, I think teams do focus on the here and now, one game at a time. I know that's cliche-ish, but it's the only way that you can really approach it. You've got to look at it one game at a time. Each game is an opportunity to build towards what you're trying to become as a team. Staying motivated, it's part of your job. That's how I look at it. You're assigned a task. This is what you do. Do it the best you can every time you step on the floor.
Now, here's Dunn. Harden outside. Inside. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Boy, Harden's so clever at reading pick and roll situations. I mean, that pass is second nature to him.
Brooklyn with the ball. Here's Demin. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thomas. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, Thomas can spread his selection out on the floor, which keeps the defense guessing.
Now here's Harden. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Leonard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50-40-90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball.
And the first one drops. And make no mistake about it, Kawhi Leonard, Clark, can still take over a game.
Yeah, it's all about him being healthy. I mean, when he's healthy, he is unstoppable. The mid-range game is platinum level. He can make threes. His strength, driving to the basket and finishing, is so underrated, but clearly obvious because it seems like guys just bump off of him, fall off of him when he goes to the rack with force.
And in a little over a decade, the Nets, GA, having to rebuild from the ashes of 2 super team iterations.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around. And with their treasure trove of picks in the coming years, they look to climb that mountain once again.
Here's Harden. Michael Porter making his last shot. To the paint. Here's Dunn. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
That is just grown man, big boy work from Dunn inside. Incredible athleticism really aids him in getting these types of shots.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Outside Thomas. Pass to Demin. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And a wide open look for Porter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Porter's got 5 points so far. And here is Dunn. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And here's Harden for 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Stolen by Collins. Following James Harden throws it down hard.
And Harden, an absolute vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Here's Demin. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. They set the screen. Outside Thomas. Rebound by the Clippers. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Now, here's Zubac. Against the Lakers, he was really on his game.
Powering through the defense and finishing. Zubac, he's a man with great strength.
And Claxton throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
The Clippers leading. To the left side wing. Harden outside. A three from Leonard. That shot misses. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Thomas. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And Cam Thomas just does a great job there, absorbing the contact on his way up.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside Collins. Pass to Leonard. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And we've got a moment now to check out the Eastern Conference standings and see where everyone is sitting as things begin to settle down just a bit through the midway point of the season. You look at the Nets. They're way down there in the conference standings, looking for a lot of improvement during the second half of the season. Outside Thomas. Pass to Clowney. Outside Thomas. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Clippers trail by 3. Harden surveying the D. Now here's Leonard, guarded by Porter. Fade away. Los Angeles with another miss.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Down low, out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Let's take a peek at the league's assist leaders. 5th on the list, James Harden.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
The Clippers shooting it from their comfort zone so far in this one, 57% from the field. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. Done outside. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
And Zubac is somebody you've got to keep off the glass because when you don't, he's wreaking havoc on you.
The Nets have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Pass to Claxton. Here's Demin. And here is Thomas. Dunn covering. Thomas against Dunn. From the stripe. Thomas, no luck.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Nobody near Leonard. And he's good on the 3 ball. Leonard's got 5.
Kawhi poses so many problems for a defense. I mean, inside, outside, mid-range, he can hurt you from anywhere.
Brooklyn trailing. Outside Thomas. Outside Porter. Up top, Claxton. 6 to shoot. Pass to Thomas. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Harden. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Good work there as it goes.
And with the size Dunn possesses, it allows him to see the floor really well. So good at setting his guys up for quality shots as a result.
Here's Demin. Hasn't made one yet. And they get it. It's rebounded by Leonard. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They lead by 4. The offensive rebound. Zubac, that's good. 8 points for him.
Really hard to slow the roll of Zubac close to the bucket. He's big and he's tall.
And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. For the Clippers, Brown is checked in for John Collins. Batum comes in for Dunn. Christie subbed in for James Harden. Pass to Demin. To the inside, Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Los Angeles leading by 4. It's Brown on the wing. The open shot by Leonard. The rebound by the Nets.
Despite his struggles to heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
Pass to Demin. Here's Clowney. Here's Demin. No scoring in this one. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Thomas. No good. Great D that time from Batum.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Boy, the size, the vertical, the explosiveness. Porter Jr. has all the tools to throw it down.
Clippers have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Christie with it. The 3. Porter pulls it in. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. It's Thomas on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And how about the recognition by Thomas there, trying to keep others involved.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. And we know this, Clark. Michael Porter Jr. can be explosive offensively.
Yeah, he can put together some high-scoring games for sure, Kevin. He's the kind of guy that I think has still a lot of room to grow in his game.
Here's Demin. Outside Thomas. It's the Demin. Back to Thomas. And stolen by Leonard. Jumps up. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Very few players have the combination of power and athleticism that Kawhi has. Electric.
Here's Demin. Still without a basket. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
Bouncing up with ease, Batum skilled at finishing with power at the rack.
1:46 left in the first quarter. There's a screen by Porter. It's Thomas on the wing. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Not his night shooting the ball, and it's really had an impact on this game.
Brown finds Leonard. Over Thomas. And it's Leonard missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Stolen by Zubac. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Smart in transition, Leonard finding the right spot and doing what he does.
Here's Demin. Pass to Clowney. Here's Demin. It's Porter outside. Buries it from three-point range. Porter's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Nets.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And here is Los Angeles now after Michael Porter made the last three-pointer. Leonard on the wing. Back to Christie. Just 5 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Nets trail by 6. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Brooklyn turns it over again. And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. .20 left in the first quarter of the game. Harden outside. From the arc. And they recover it. Here's the three. And so it's Los Angeles with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Sharp. Terrence Mann is out there with Saraf. Then it's Zaire Williams. And it's Wolf in at the power forward position. Batum scanning the floor. Shot clock at 5. And here's Harden for 3. Harden missing again.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Now Sharp, pass to Mann. Up top Sharp, Lopez covering. Sharp the pass to Williams. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Harden outside. With a step back, and the basket is good. Harden's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Clippers leading by 8. Pass to Lopez. Now here's Batum, defended by Mann. Harden fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Boy, I like the understated focus that Harden brings to the table. Despite getting knocked around, his concentration allows him to play through the bumps.
As James Harden's career has gone on, Clark, he has crept his way up the all-time scorers list.
Yeah, it's kind of been a low-key stealth march, if you will. I mean, as long as he stays healthy, I think he's going to end up cracking the top 10 in all-time assists and maybe even go higher up that list.
And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Lopez with the steal. Harden outside. That's tipped. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Saraf. On the wing, Williams. Here's Saraf. Still yet to score. From outside, off the mark.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Brooklyn making some changes. Ronnie's checked in, and it's Michael Porter in for Zaire Williams. It's the Nets now in the second quarter, held scoreless. Here's man, defended by Batum. Porter outside. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
A true sniper from long range. Porter Jr. with a nice stroke on that shot.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Harden outside. Outside Batum. Outside Leonard. 5 to shoot. Shoots over man. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Nets trail by 10. Porter passes to man. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Sharp with a screen on Leonard. Pass to Sharp. Over Brown. And that one goes long. And so Brown will bring it up for L.A. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Harden kicks to Brown. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And Porter, here we go. And the lead is down inside single digits. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
Like a lot of players, Porter Jr. is at his best when he's playing downhill, playing with speed, attacking the rim.
Clippers leading by 8. Outside, Batum. Tries the hook. And it's Brown missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
It's the Nets now. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Nobody's stopping Kawhi on that break.
Kawhi Leonard has had great momentum on offense here. He's making moves with no hesitation.
Nets trail by 12. Here's Demin. Still scoreless. Man finds Porter. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets, and they came away with a win.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Nic Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Nets trail by 12. Here's Demin. Pass to Clowney. Off with the layup.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Leonard. And it comes off the front of the rim. Nets have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Back to Claxton. Pass to Clowney. Here's Demin. 6 on the shot clock. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Taken away. Here's Clowney. And the rejection by Leonard.
Big-time work by Kawhi inside protecting the paint.
John Collins, he's checked in for the Clippers. Chris Dunn comes in for Nicholas Batum. And the Nets also making a change. Thomas checked in for Terrence Mann. On defense, the Clippers. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Pass to Clowney. Outside Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They could use a bucket. And that's 2 points on the layup. Thomas got 8.
Oh, inside, Cam Thomas really relies on his agility and touch to get it done.
Here is Harden. 9 points in the game so far. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Clowney's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Thomas against Zubac. Stolen by Harden. Harden driving inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Hey, Harden is seeking contact. He is hunting bodies when he drives. He's so good at just getting his body into the path of the defense.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Free throw good, James Harden.
The scoring ability Harden brings is unique and next level.
And he makes the first but misses the second. There's no question, Clark, Tyronn Lue has been a stabilizing presence for this Clippers organization.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Ty Lue has fostered a really strong culture and has navigated some, testy, difficult situations, which is why he's already viewed as one of the best coaches in franchise history.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 10. Done outside. Now, here's Collins. Defense right on him. Back to Dunn. Pass to Leonard. 5 on the clock. The 3 from Harden. There's Harden training the 3.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here is Harden, following the bucket by the Nets. 3-pointer. Here's Zubac. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
Love how aggressive Harden is in the pick and roll. Exceptional at shooting and passing after getting the screen.
Here's Thomas. 10 points for him. And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for the Clippers. Taking high percentage shots has been this group's specialty. On your screen now are this month's field goal percentage leaders. John Collins, number 1.
It would be hard to imagine him shooting the ball much better than he has. He has been on fire.
Here's Demin. Dunn covering. Thomas outside. Empty that time from Leonard.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And in terms of three-point shooting, not really a focal point. Top 20 in the league, and I know that's something they do want to try and improve upon.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And, you know, Nic Batum's length provides a huge bonus to his team. He's able to play and guard multiple positions.
And both free throws good for Nicholas Batum.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really hard not to foul there. Tall with elite skills. Porter Jr. is a handful in the painted area.
Brooklyn shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
He misses the free throw.
Well, he's a reliable scorer. He's an effective rebounder. He's improved defensively. There is a lot to like about Michael Porter Jr.'s game.
And the second free throw, good. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Right side, Collins. Offensive rebound. Zubac kicks to Collins. And here is Zubac. 10 points for him. Clock at 4. Collins passes to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Zubac doing major damage. Check that rim out, folks.
Assist credited to John Collins.
And Brooklyn has possession. Down by 15. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. John Collins grew up playing soccer goaltender. He said, quote, "I've always had good hands, but goaltending helped my reaction time, being able to track the ball at fast speeds. It's an important thing for guards to trust the big fella that you can catch and finish." Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific report. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And Leonard gets it to go. There's 1:59 left in the second quarter. Pass to Clowney. Thomas deciding where to go with it. And here's Porter, poked loose. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Michael Porter. Putting up about 25 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but That is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Count the basket. Thomas got 12 in the game.
And the defense was right there. But I bet Thomas doesn't even see him.
1:31 left in the first half of basketball. Leonard kicks to Zubats to the left wing. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Dunn sets a screen for Leonard. That will fall for his 7th bucket, 7 for 15 in this game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Nets trail by 17. Pass to Clowney. To the middle. Demin, that's good. Demin's got his first bucket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
There's a minute left to play here in the half. Dunn with it. And here's Leonard. Thomas covering with the fadeaway. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Dunn. Dunn's got his 3rd assist on the night. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Demin, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Clippers with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn. Outside Collins. Lets the 3 fly. Connects from 3-point range. Collins has got himself on the board with 3 there.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Outside Thomas. Shoots over Leonard. Empty that time from Leonard. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
I'm here with Coach Ty Lue, and Coach, your team seems to be dictating the tempo of the game thus far. Are you happy with that aspect right now?
Yes, I think we got to get stops, push the pace, try to get early transition points if we can, and then if not, back it out and run our offense. But we want to play with a high pace and a high energy, and I think our guys are doing a good job of that right now.
They have a pep in their step early. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this break.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up.
Watch these guys from now into the contest. I bet they throw out crazy in-game dunks that you've never seen before.
I feel like they've never chose you because they like their backboards so much.
That would be correct.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Clippers.
They're taking the traditional approach of working it inside and then going outside. That stretched out that defense.
Yeah, it's about time. Once you establish that inside game, everything away from the bucket opens up.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Clippers leading by 18. Harden in the backcourt with Dunn to his side. In the forward slots, we'll see Leonard and Collins. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Here's Demin. Outside Porter. Here's Clowney. Just 5 on the clock. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Well, with Zubac, obviously, Clark, you're getting strength, but he's underrated when it comes to skill. Good passer and nice ball skills.
Kevin, I like his little jump hook in the post. He's got a nice little touch with the push shot in there. He can get it done anywhere in the paint. You know, he knows exactly when to look for and take his shots. His IQ playing inside is as good as it gets.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Los Angeles leading by 20. Harden outside. Leonard on the wing. Back to Harden. Here's the teardrop. And he gets it to go. Harden's got 15 points.
Incredible control on that floater. Harden is fantastic at putting just the right amount of touch on these very difficult and delicate shots.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Inside. And Claxton throws it down.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Harden outside. Zubac with the screen for Harden. There's the drive. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Lauri Markkanen and the Utah Jazz. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And that game against the Suns, they'll need to be at their best for this contest. Anything short of excellence, and they'll be in for a rough ride.
The first free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. Clippers leading by 19. Harden outside. Zubac with the screen for Harden. Another miss by Harden.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. He's checked in for Demin. And now that we have a chance, let's show you the NBA's top thieves. This is the list of this month's steals leaders. Second is Kawhi Leonard.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
Nets trail by 19. Pass to Porter. Outside Thomas. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul.
They're at the limit already. That, to me, is just lazy defense.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside Thomas. Clock at 6. Overdone. Thomas, no luck.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Porter. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Outside Collins. There's the pick from downtown. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Saraf. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Clippers leading by 19. Here's Dunn. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Porter.
Well, I really like how Dunn draws these fouls. He's actually excellent at getting defenders to foul him.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
He's off on the first.
Yeah, you know, a guy like Chris Dunn has a lot of value and utility in this league. As a matter of fact, we call that value-utility because he's reliable. He's going to get you something in just about every stat category, and he usually elevates the play of others when he's out there.
No luck that time either. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact, getting to the free throw line.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Nets trailed by 19. Here's Saroff. He has yet to score. Claxton against Harden. Outside Leonard. Collins setting the pick for Leonard. Back to Harden. Screen by Zubac. Jacks up a three. Kept alive. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Zubac has got 16 points. And Claxton throws it down.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Thomas with the block. Here's Saroff, guarded by Harden. Pass to Porter. Here's Clowney. Porter inside. Leonard's there, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Really love seeing this from Porter Jr. The more aggressive he is, the better he plays.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved. Unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
And he's good on the second. Los Angeles leading by 18. Now Harden, 15 points in the game. And it's done in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 5 assists in the game.
As his career has gone on, Dunn's taken more threes, and he's got more comfortable beyond the arc.
Here's Claxton. 10 points for him. Outside Thomas. Clowney, good. Clowney's got his second basket.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Here is Harden. And he banks in the layup. Harden's got 4 this quarter.
Well, I tell you what, with Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
Here's Saroff. Nothing on the board. And it's time for an injury report.
Thanks, guys. I just talked with the Nets head athletic trainer. There's some pain in the chest area, especially when breathing. Right now, it's being called a bruise. The current expectation is he will be able to make a full recovery in a short amount of time. And guys, I'm told he will be able to play if necessary.
And Allie, we thank you for the report.
Yeah, you know, sometimes the hardest part about this situation is just not knowing. At least we have a bit more clarity now.
Now here's Harden. 17 points in the game. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a three, but go with the easy hoop.
Nets trail by 21. Here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And here's Collins. He's got 9. Harden outside. Collins setting the pick for Harden. Back to Collins. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And what I appreciate about Collins is he plays his role well and an efficient player because of it.
It's his first trip to the line.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
The first one falls. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Dunn. The Nets also changing it up. Zaire Williams comes in for Michael Porter. And Demin subbed in for Saraf. Both good from the line that time. Nets trail by 21. Outside Williams. Pass to Demin. Claxton a screen on Harden. 6 to shoot. And he drops it in from the low post. Claxton's got 8 points in the quarter.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Here's Harden. He's got 17. Now, here's Zubac. To the wing right side. Collins passes it to Harden. Here's Leonard. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 21 points for Kawhi Leonard.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
The Nets have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Pass to Demin. And here is Williams. No good on the triple.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Outside Williams. Here's Demin. And the shot goes down. Demin's got 8 points.
That's a gimme right there. That's exactly what you want.
Clippers with the ball. Harden outside. Over Demin. Again, the Clippers.
When he's not killing you on the perimeter, Harden's doing it inside. He does it all, folks.
Outside Thomas. Down low. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 6. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And here we have the 2K leaderboard showing us the teams with the best free throw percentage during the past month. The Clippers #1.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Batum. Back to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other, not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here's Sarov. The Clippers getting the bucket.
And for the team assist numbers, not a strong point for them this year. Top 20 in the league. Could be worse, but it could be a heck of a lot better.
The Nets have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Batum with the ball. 7 points in the game. Pass to Brown.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Baldwin.
2 minutes.
Lopez right side. Lays it up off the glass.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
The Nets have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. For longtime veteran Brook Lopez, his evolution, Clark, as a player goes beyond his three-point shooting.
Yeah, I agree with you because folks tend to forget his defense was considered a weakness early in his career. Now he's turned into one of the best shot blockers and rim protectors in the league.
Wolf grabs the miss. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Sarov. .106 left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Williams from past the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now Batum. Brown outside. Pass to Lopez. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Lopez has got his second basket of the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Sarov. 26 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now Williams. Shoots the 3. And it's Williams again missing.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Pass to Batum. Over sharp. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Los Angeles, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Setting the floor for the Nets. Sharp out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then it's Sarov. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. Porter finds man. Nets passing it around. Here's Saraf. And it's off from 3-point range.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
At the top of the key, Batum. A nice jump shot from the top of the key. Batum's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Clippers. Here's Saraf, guarded by Harden. Outside, Porter fires from deep. The Clippers grab the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Lopez sets a screen for Harden. Pass to Lopez. Fires for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Porter's got 7 rebounds in the game. Over Brown. Easy jumper from very short distance. Porter's got 20 points.
And you know Porter Jr.'s teammates are just loving the role he's on, and they're going to do everything they can to keep him rolling.
And here's Harden. Lopez outside. And the 3 off target.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
Porter passes to Sharp. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Sharp's got his first points of the game.
Creating a high percentage look with a good decision on that pass.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Clippers leading by 23. Outside, Batum. Pass to Brown. Lopez against Sharp. Lopez kicks to Brown. Batum with the bounce pass. The 3 ball. The rebound by Sharp. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Man. Harden grabs the miss. Harden's got his 4th rebound in this one. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's his 4th foul. Expect him to be targeted now. They'd like to put him in further foul trouble if they can.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And the Clippers making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Here's Lopez. Lopez sets a screen for Harden. Just 5 to shoot. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Harden's got 21 in the game. Here's man, guarded by Harden. Man with it. There's a good screen. And that one is good.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Leonard. Another one falls for the Clippers.
One thing about Leonard around the bucket now, because he's got those humongous mitts, it helps him control the rock like very few players can.
Man finds Claxton. Back to man. The rebound by Harden. The Clippers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Brown dishes to Leonard. Over Williams. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
Pass to Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Claxton sets the screen for Williams. Lopez with the steal. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And then Brown with the dunk.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's man. And the Nets miss again.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now here's Leonard. The kick out to Lopez. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 6 assists here tonight.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's man. Pass to Porter. They need this. Knocks down the 3 ball. Porter's got 23 points.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Now, here is Harden. Brown sets a screen for Harden. Now, here's Leonard from outside the arc. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Man with it, guarded by Harden. Pass to Porter. There's the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Lopez outside. Claxton with the steal. To the paint. Here's man, guarded by Harden. Now, man. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. So for the Nets, Lonnie's checked in, and Thomas subbed in for Williams. The Clippers have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Near the 3-point line, it's Porter. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Pure determination here, guys. A fourth quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
Clearly going to take a lot of work, no doubt about that, but it's not impossible. You need plays at both ends of the floor, and you got to have a bunch of them.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Here's Demin, guarded by Harden. Here's Thomas, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Tight defense on Thomas, and he knows how to use that to get to the line.
Cameron Thomas, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Thomas.
And Thomas has that reputation of being a little shot happy, but the fact is Cam is a pure scorer. He's got a strong handle, he's shifty, and he has a knack for hitting tough shots.
And both free throws good for Thomas. Los Angeles leading by 23. Pass to Christie. Three-pointer. They get it again. No good there. And here are the Nets. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Outside, Porter. Here's Demin. 4 on the clock. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. The Clippers have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Pass to Christie. And here's Batum. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Now Christie. Here's Baldwin. A three-pointer off the mark. Brooklyn's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Thomas, good.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
And here is Los Angeles now. After the basket by Brooklyn. Lopez gets to Baldwin. Batum for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Outside Thomas. Pass to Porter over Lopez. That's good from Porter on the assist by Thomas. Thomas got his 3rd assist on the night. Los Angeles leading by 19 points. Here's Christie. Here's Baldwin. Lopez, a screen on Porter. To end the drought. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Clowney. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Batum with the ball. Now Thomas defending. Now Christie. Porter with the steal. And that's in there.
Fast break points are a lot about hustle, and Porter Jr. does not hold back in getting up and down the court.
And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers.
Timeout.
17-point game. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away.
Here we go, fans. Let's get live for your Clippers girls.
the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Here's Zubac. Here's Leonard. Fires from 14. Porter pulls it down. 1:43 left in the fourth. And the foul call in Kawhi Leonard. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
Porter looking it over. Thomas against Dunn. From 7. It's good!
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Clippers.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. And now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for James Harden.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Count it!
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Down by 15. Here's Demin. Here's Porter. Claxton inside. Zubac defending. Just 3 to shoot. Takes the shot. That one misses. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
James, congratulations on a big win, but I ask you this. Where does this team need to continue to grow?
Our backbone, what we're going to rely on is our defense, and it's on us now defensively to be able to lock up, be able to communicate, and be able to sustain it for full quarters. And once we get that at a high level and consistently, it's going to be a problem.
Thanks, James. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.